It's time, it's time, it's time. Today is September the 15th, 2025, and it is 7:31 a.m. The dangers of binging content, the dangers of binging content, the dangers of binging content, content, content. Now, when I talk about this particular topic, I'm going to be talking based off of my personal experience. Okay. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you what your experience is. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you're going to experience because I'm not you. Only you can speak for your experiences, and I'm going to respect you. Okay? I think it's disrespectful to tell someone what they're going to experience, what they're going to go through. You don't know what they're going to go through. You're not them. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own experiences. Everybody makes their own choices and decisions. And it just needs to be respected. That's simple. Now, when I talk about binging content, what do I mean? When I say binging content, I'm not talking about looking at content, taking the information, and applying it through productivity. I'm talking about when you're constantly consuming the same information over and over and over again, and there's no action, there's no productivity. Okay? You're not taking action within the information. Okay? And the most dangerous thing, based off of my experience, and I'm a talk based off of the binging of content that I've done over the years, over the last 10 to maybe 15 years. Okay. The first content creator that I ever followed was Mr. Limba. Shout out to Mr. Limba. Thank you for your work. You inspired me to become a content creator. I didn't become a content creator till years later, but he was the very first person that I started to follow on YouTube. That's Mr. Limba. Okay. Then I started following Black Ram 313, the Book of Alpha Romany, Alpha Male Strategies. I started to really coach Corey Wayne. I started to follow a lot of manosphere-ish or manosphere content creators. Okay. And y'all know who the main person that I follow. I've done multiple videos of him. The infamous, the legend, the Sean Connery of the manosphere, my personal opinion, Alan Roger Curry. Okay. And within following these content creators continuously to watch their content, AMS, I would listen to multiple videos of his over and over. And the one thing I got to give him credit for, his videos were short and to the point, where Alan Roger Curry's videos were very long-winded because Alan liked to break things down very pedantically. Hence one of his names, Mr. Pedantic. So as I listened to these videos over and over and over again, I started to take on their experiences in their lives, their talking points, and I started to speak from their talking points and from their experiences that I never experienced to other people. And when I would bring up certain subjects that they talked about to other people, I would get very aggressive. I would get very passionate, but there would be no type of substance. Okay. And I started to realize that recently. You're talking based off of other people's experience. You're talking based off of other people's talking points. What have you experienced, Jack? What are your talking points? What do you believe? Okay. And I'm just going to speak my mind right now. There's some content creators, not all, that they do content based off of other people's talking points, other people's experiences. Okay? And you have to be able to discern the ones that are real and the ones that are not real. Okay? And me personally, and I'm talking about me, as far as my channel is concerned, I want to be transparent. I want to speak from my experiences, my talking points. Now, I'm not saying I can't learn from other people. Alan Roger Curry was way older than me, so I was able to learn from him. Okay, but in no way, shape, or form should I take on his experiences and his talking points. I should have my own talking points and my own experiences based off of the knowledge and information that I learned from him or any other content creator. Okay? So from this point forward, the days of me binging other people's content is over. The only channel that I'm going to really be focusing on 100% is this channel. You know, I'm the founder. The subscribers are the co-founders of this channel. We team positive. We in this together. And see, the thing about this channel is very versatile. You got motivationals, you got sports, you got politics. You got a little bit of everything to keep the channel going, to keep the channel moving. That way the channel doesn't get stagnant. Okay? But I'm ready. I'm ready to give 100% to the channel. And whatever content creators that I do decide to, attend to their content or their work, I have to automatically go into production mode. Okay? Because just like Tyler Durden set off a Fight Club, self-improvement is not the way. Self-destruction is the way. And make sure y'all check out my video on the infamous quote from Fight Club on self-improvement and destruction. It's in my archives. Okay, I did 2 videos on Fight Club. Make sure y'all check them out. But it's so right. Whatever content that I consume from other people, I have to automatically take in the information through consumption and produce the information within my life and speak based off of my experience in my life from that information and not take credit for that information. Give credit to where credit is due. Okay, do your homework, do your due diligence, do your recon. Okay? So I encourage you today to be very careful who information you consume on, whether it's YouTube, whether it's, regardless if it's YouTube, content creation in general. Be very careful who you consume. Don't get caught up on the binging web and not producing. At the end of the day, I'm grateful for all content creators that put information out. It's not the content, it's the not producing of results from the content. And it's also the danger of becoming that person and not being yourself. So I encourage you today to use information from other content creators to produce, to produce, to produce, and not be stagnant, not be stagnant, not be stagnant. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and always remember, life is a game of chess and every move counts. Know the board, know the pieces, win the game.